I've been reading about this since April. April was when it was announced, and this will go on till 2024. So what we've seen is just the first set of cards that have been handed over. And one of the fascinating things was, a big chunk of civil cases relate to, land or property ownership, as to who actually, and suits are filed, because that's the only way to resolve it. State governments and panchayats, etc., they don't have records of land ownership, so people end up in court. So while this will not affect the existing stock of cases, it should definitely have an impact on the flow of new cases. Once it's fully implemented, one the flow of new cases should come down, or even if matters end up in court, they should get resolved faster, right? The other thing is, you know doing something of this scale, where map of almost every village in India will be drawn using drones, itself shows the amount of seriousness with which the current government takes digital transformation in governance. I don't think there can be a bigger example of digital transformation in governance than this globally, where across lakhs of villages you have drones mapping out accurately the entire property of the village, demarcating it clearly, and then assigning ownership to individual villagers. So the thing is, why was this not done historically? uh, because the Britishers in their time, they never taxed some of the smaller villages in terms of the property they own. So there was never any attempt made to determine ownership in these areas, right? So because of that, a lot of people who have been living in villages or own houses, or land around their houses for generations, they don't have documents for it. This has resulted in them being cut off from the credit market, as you briefly mentioned at the start. uh, Now just imagine if suddenly lakhs of more people will have access to credit, because they have the collateral to sort of back whatever loan they've taken. That in itself is a huge step forward. They can use those borrowings productively, whether it's to buy farm equipment, or start a new business, or so on. So that's one part of it. So overall, and then you look at Jandhan, the whole Jam Trinity, where people in rural areas, they have bank accounts, and then you have Aadhaar. So the whole thing comes together, and you're able to they become part of the formal financial system, and suddenly the market itself for financial services, and for a bunch of other things, even on the investment side, because they might actually have more disposable cash going ahead, all of this becomes much bigger.
Yeah.
The other benefit that I see is, a lot of this drone mapping has been done by hardware that has been built by Indian companies. So it also ties in with Mr. Modi's vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat, in the sense that you now have more high-end manufacturing, whether in terms of drones being built in India. So overall, it I think at some time in the future, this seems to be a reform that has kind of gone unnoticed. But I think in terms of impact over the next 5 to 10 years, I put my neck out and say that it's going to be one of the most far-reaching reforms of this government.